Howdy, howdy, folks. My name is Kaedyn Jennings. Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the vlog. If you don't know me, I am Kaedyn, and I own a company called Snip and Clip Alaska. We do lawn maintenance, and we specialize in snow management. So we do like subscription snow removal in the winter. We do lawn mowing in the summertime. But yeah, I don't know if you don't know me, that's a little bit about me. But today on the agenda, I've got two little cleanups I'm supposed to go do, and then I have to drop by Robbie's shop to grab some of our new marketing stuff. So I am just leaving the apartment now, and I'm gonna head over to my shop, go grab my trailer with my bagger mower on it, and then I'm gonna head into the Palmer area to Robbie's shop to grab the marketing stuff. Then I'm gonna go over to Bishop's Attic and take care of that first property for today. So that is the plan. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day out here. Absolutely gorgeous. This trooper just zipped out past me to get over to this guy, and looks like he's just pulling him over. Bad day. It's a 45 here, so this guy was going well over 60 because I got behind him and started doing 45, and he was taking off on me. Boxes are secured. I'm gonna stop in RC DTLC Joe for a sec. How's it going? All right, heading out of RC here. Just grab those boxes, and now I'm heading over to Aviation, my marketing company. They're gonna hook me up with some winter marketing ideas for the year. So yeah, I gotta go over there and do that. All right, here at Apex.
I wish, because this is such a read,
Yeah.
that if they're reading it and they're taking the time, you got them, right?
Oh, yeah.
That if they're going to open this and spend the time to read it, that price comparison you make in that one graphic would have been
On there.
Quantify what
Okay.
that $200 means to your user.
Right.
Because to the average person, without that quantification, that's a lot of money. That's a $200 a month bill. Holy shit.
Right.
You know? But when it's like, no.
When you put it into perspective.
Yeah, you're spending that already.
Right.
You just are spending it over the course of the whole winter.
And it's on one-time charges.
Yep.
Right.
You're gonna spend $250 that one time you call that out.
Right.
Like, have you called a plow out recently?
Right.
Like,
Well, most guys,
$100 to show up.
as long as they're insured, right? If a guy's insured and he has a reliable truck and a nice plow that gets the job done, he's not gonna touch your driveway for less than $80. Like, they just won't come out,
Have you already shipped those mailers?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
They're already packed and ready to go. But I mean, they'll work. And then on the back,
Yes, no, they're good. They're good. I didn't mean to
I agree with you though.
say anything negative about
No.
it. They're very
And then this is the back side. Community appreciation, discounts.
like that.
So, yep.
Killer.
And I totally fucked up too. Look at the bottom of the reviews. Look at the top review and the bottom review. They're the same. Dude, Amelia pointed it out to me after I packed like 600 of those. And I was like, you fucking kidding me.
I am not going backwards.
I'm like, I don't even care.
Yeah, it's out there. It was that good of a review.
Yeah.
I need you to read it
They'll
twice.
get it.
And that's a good brand piece. That's positioning your brand for long-term commitments.
Right. Because people feel good when they get a deal. Right.
So to me, we're talking more like overall, right?
Yeah.
You have campaigns for the season right now. You
Yeah.
have them going. So either they convert for you, or you're continuing to explore different structures and different messaging, but you're running conversion base.
Right.
So the conversation is all about the bigger picture to me at this point. Like, you have mailers, you have signs, you have all your conversion traffic taken care of.
Right.
To me, the conversation is more about how do we align you to the companies and the businesses that have been around and have history, and take you out of a space where anyone can look at you as a seasonal guy.
Right.
You're not a seasonal you are a seasonal business, but you don't shut down in the summer. You don't shut
Right.
down in the winter.
It's all the time.
Yep. You have brick and mortar, you have foundation, you're building history, you've been going for a couple of years. That's the part we need to get out there now, because that starts aligning you with larger establishment.
Very, very productive meeting at Alepex Interaction Design. They're always the best in marketing, best in class. I appreciate the hell out of them because they can do things that I can't do, and I feel like I'm pretty skilled with what I do. So anyways, let's go to work. All right, that's Bishop's Attic. 8 bags later. This place is looking a hell of a lot better too. I mean, it's not where I'd like it to be, but this ground is so uneven over here. I mean, it's like, there's like 5-inch ground dips and changes, and this is probably the best it's gonna get for now, but hopefully over time this will green up and maybe we can keep it looking kind of nice for them. But anyways, well, I'm gonna take this, we're gonna go unload it at the apartment, and then I'm making pasta for dinner. I'm so excited. That's all that. Holy crap, that was a lot of grass for such a tiny area. I'm gonna go inside and make dinner. Actually, I've got more yard signs to get out of my truck, so let's grab those. Everything there is yard signs. It's absolutely insane. I got one big container full, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's a box on the floor, 4 boxes of yard signs. I'm out of breath. That's insane. All right, folks, well, it is a new day. I figured the video is probably not long enough, so I'll just continue into today. I'm currently on the way over to Diversified Tire. I have 2 trailer tires that I'm going to pick up that, you know, we wear through trailer tires like crazy. So I've got 2 that are ready to get picked up. I was supposed to pick them up yesterday, but totally spaced it. So doing that now. And then got another little cleanup to do at somebody's house. And then I'm gonna go to the shop and change that trailer tire, and yeah, then we're good to go. I mean, nothing too crazy over here at Snip and Clip. I know yesterday I had that meeting with the marketing company, and I was able to put together some pretty good ideas for starting an awareness campaign and some other stuff like that. So I gotta work on that as well, but heading over to Diversified, we'll be there in just a sec. Ready to rock and roll. Shout out Diversified Tire. They are, in my opinion, the #1 tire service here in Alaska. I would not go anywhere else. I used to work here, so I'm a little biased, but I know for a fact that their work is quality, and I've never ever had an issue with them before. So shout out Diversified Tire. This is the place to go. Well, yikes, guys. I just pulled up to this property, and this is the most overgrown, well, I mean, not maybe the most overgrown property, but look, like it's hay. It's matted, like it's not even standing. I can pick it up and make it 3.5 feet tall. This is more like fucking $1,000, $1,500 job. We have them quoted at $200. I thought it was a small property. This is looking a lot worse than I thought. And it goes on. This is huge. Yeah, unfortunately, tell her that this isn't gonna work at the price we have it at. This is a lot bigger than we thought. This is a lot thicker than we thought. This in and of itself would take me, this is a 10-hour job, and I honestly wouldn't want to make less than $150 an hour doing this because it's not worth it. I mean, this type of stuff, this is not, other companies are not gonna quote this lady less than $1,500. So yeah, this is rough. I feel bad about it, but let's give her a call. All right, making the call.
Please record your message.
This is Kaedyn with Snip and Clip Alaska, the company that's getting ready to service your lawn. I regret to inform you of this, but it looks like we've quoted you way too low for your property. I just got here and I'm looking at everything, and it's quite a lot larger than we thought and quite a lot worse than we thought. We don't do in-person quotes typically. We usually do them online based on property size, and then we go off of that. But I will tell you that this looks like more like a $1,500 to $2,000 job. This is something where I would be here for probably 2 days straight, bagging all of this and dumping all of this and trying to get it cleaned up. And if you wanted it hauled out, it would be even more. And so I am not gonna touch it today unless you reach out to me. I don't have anything else on the schedule for today, so if you're okay with the pricing, we can get started, but you are going to be looking at around $1,500 minimum to do this. This is like a 16-hour job, it's looking like, if not more. And so I just don't want to put myself out here for $200 or $260. If your grass was 3 to 4 inches tall, which is just, slightly overgrown, then that $200 would make sense. But this is, I'm going to have to go at the slowest speed possible on my zero turn, and I'm going to have to dump the bags every 3 to 5 feet. It's really bad here, and I'm sure you're aware of it. And so I'm sure you're probably not surprised by this. So I apologize to inform you that, but please get back to us. Call the office or reach back out to me at my phone here, and we can get you taken care of. But I'm so sorry. Please reach out to me. Let us know what we can do for you. If not, or if you need to shop around, also let us know. But I can tell you, yeah, probably about $1,500 is the minimum to do this job. So I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye. That is always the worst. That is the worst. But I'm not gonna start this and then have her say, well, I'm not gonna pay any more than that. You know what I mean? It's only worth what the job is worth. So there is no point in spending all that extra time mowing this monstrosity of a property and not making any money off of it, because this is honestly worse than a spring cleanup. This is like a lawn recovery, which is something that I've thought about changing on our website and adding it as like lawn recovery. Snippet Clip specializes in recovering super overgrown lawns, la-di-da-di-da, or whatever it may be, you know? So yeah, unfortunate. I was actually excited to do a cleanup today, and now it's down the drain. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna call my office girl Lorelai, let her know what happened, and yeah, that way she's informed on the situation. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna do that, run over to RC Detail, grab some more packages, and then over to my shop to put this tire on the trailer. So let's go. I changed the trailer tire, and now I'm going home. I gotta watch my little girl for a while, and then I think I gotta go over to Lowe's and get some containers to put our marketing materials in. So many marketing materials. We're gonna have like 10 bins of stuff, because I have yard signs, door hangers, more yard signs, you know, it just goes on and on and on, the amount of shit I have. So I want to store it, and I want to organize it and like put tape on it and label it so it's, you know, nice, neat, easy to find. I want to put all my hoodies away as well. I have so many hoodies that just are sitting in the shop in boxes, and I'd like them to go in totes, and I'd like them to either stay at the shop or just be at the shop, or come home and get stacked at my apartment. I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet, but I just want it to be a little more clean, a little more organized. Kaedyn Lynch, if you're watching this, I got a little jealous of your tote setup, so I started buying totes, and now I'm trying to just make everything look nice and neat, because your shit looks organized as hell, and I'm extremely jealous. So yeah, I'm just working on that, Mr. Lynch. Oh, here we are, home sweet home.